Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for the random rant. And today's little random rant is going to be about trying to sell stuff on Craigslist. This is more of a little tips and pointers, I guess, for those of you out there trying to sell stuff. If you make a posting on Craigslist, there's a couple things you need to do. Put a phone number in there, a text message number in there, or an email in there. Because a lot of you idiots will set up your account and then not realize when we reply to you through the random email provider that Craigslist provides, it goes into your junk, your spam folder, and you're not smart enough to go in there and look for it and find it. So I went ahead and we've had that issue. So throw in a regular email, even if you just set up a new, build a Hotmail account real quick for it. Get a free texting app on your phone and put the number in there. So you can block the numbers or delete them or turn off at certain hours a day if you want. Set up your email so that way it's in the listing so I can contact you directly, because some other people out there, not myself, I know many of them out there who have their PC set up where it will not even allow them to email out to that random email provider that Craigslist has also. So you have that issue too. So the other thing I want to say is, once you post something on Craigslist, take a minute or two every day and look at your emails and then reply back to the people who are asking you questions like, by the way, what town are you in? By the way, what year is this vehicle? By the way, when and where can I come see it? Those kind of questions I ask over and over again to people and never get a response absolutely drive me insane. There's one incident I'm going to talk about here. I went up to go look at a Class B motorhome, which is the large extended van size with the raised top on it that's built into a camper. So I drove up, actually first when I drove off, I emailed these people 7 times over 5 days before I finally got a reply. In that reply, I got basically a comment that said, I posted this for my boyfriend, so here's his phone number. I then continued to call that phone number and text that phone number over and over again without any luck. And this was a deal I was trying to do. I thought, no big deal. I kind of been wanting one of these vans for a long time. And I texted, emailed, called, nothing. And the best part of it is when you call, the guy never does an answer, and it says this person's not set up their voicemail account yet. So I can't even leave them a voicemail. So I text a few times, I email a few more times with no return, no return. This has been now 2 more days. So I'm now 7 days into this, trying to get this stuff done. And I finally get the guy to call me back. We speak for a little bit on the phone, and we set up a time and date for the next day to go look at this van slash camper slash Class B, whatever you want to call it. I head up that way, and I told him I'm not coming up in the morning until after I speak to you on the phone. So you better be ready to answer your phone in the morning, because it's like a 4-hour trip for me to go look at this damn RV. And I asked him a bunch of questions. He went on and on, was very adamant about how everything works, it's in great shape, runs like a top, yada yada. So I go ahead, I basically spoke to him on the phone. I assume, okay, the guy's gonna be there. I got an address, I head up that direction, and I text him a few times from the road saying, hey, this is where I'm at, I'll be there at this time of day, I'll be there at this time, don't get any responses, don't get nothing. Try and call again constantly, just the voicemail not been set up. So I'm sitting here thinking this dickhead is, I don't know if he passed back out or what's going on there. So I finally said, I get there and I'm walking around the van, I text him again and said I'm here. And then like 3 minutes later he comes down the stairs out of the building and is out there to show me the van. Which tells me he at least can get text message stuff, and just chose not to reply to the ones I sent him earlier. So anyway, we look the van over, we get the whole thing, and it has an odor in it inside the RV that is just that musty, crappy smelling odor. Dollar store, Dollar Tree sells air fresheners. Throw a couple of those in your damn thing and you'll be a lot better off. We get it unlocked, we go to start it, and it won't start. Nothing like says, boy, what a great, amazing vehicle it is that it don't start. It has no jumper cables, no nothing. So I got mine out of my van, started up, got it running, so it seems like it runs pretty good. But he had that whole thing, I must have left a light on or something. I'm like, well, if you can't produce me what light you left on, that means when I try and take it home tonight, tomorrow it won't start either. So we're gonna have some issues there. So make sure you got your battery charged. If you got somebody coming over, and looking at it, you say you had somebody look at it yesterday, and that's why I think they left the lights on, do a walk around, make sure it's good to go. Take the minute to make sure it's there. Even if you go out there early in the day, start it up, make sure it's, running good, make sure it starts. And there's that weird thing of the moment it started, he just instantly went to, must have left light on or something, which tells me he's had it on there before. He wasn't even like shocked. He turned the key once and it didn't start, and he was like gave up. So it tells me he's got a bad alternator or a bad battery, one of the two. Also, he completely lied about things. Don't lie about stuff. I'm going to drive 4 hours up, go see this stupid thing. I'm not going to be happy. If you tell me all the bad parts about it and I still come to look at it, when I get there, I'm more like, wow, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I'll take this and I'll pay your asking price. When you tell me you want blank number of $1,000 for this thing, and I get there and there's tons of stuff that's worse off than you said it was, every single item in there that's worse off than it was, I deduct money from. He said all the tires have a little bit of weather cracking on, but they're great tires. They were great. They're great Michelin tires, very expensive tires. But they were delaminating. The lugs were falling off because it was so dry rotted and so weather checked that literally the rear lugs were chunking off. You could see the belts inside it. Not safe at all to drive. I literally, on the little test drove I did, I felt uncomfortable. I felt unsafe in the process. So don't lie about it. Half the lights inside didn't work. The water pump didn't work. Every time I ask him, well, teach me how the water pump works for the camper sink, that kind of stuff. He goes, I don't really know how it turned on. I never used that part. He's had this RV for over 5 years, I believe. I'm like, so how do you know it works? Well, the guy I bought it from told me it works. Hot water heater? The guy said it worked. I'm like, for you 5 years, you never tried it? Nope, I never tried it. And I'm like, you told me everything works. Cruise control don't work. And every time I point out the lights, the sink, the toilet, thing and stuff, he'd go, everything but that one item. And I'm like, okay, what's cruise? Everything but that works. And I'm like, everything but that works. Everything but that works. I'm like, you realize that's the 14th time, including the windows don't roll down, the water heater doesn't work, the toilet it doesn't flush. There's all these issues. Every single time you said everything works except for that one item, this is the 13th or 14th time you've told me that. So that means that not everything works, including these 14 items don't work. So then he kind of was a little bit about it, but every time he would tell me this item doesn't work, he would chime in with, but the refrigerator keeps your beer really cold. And I'm like, okay, that's good. I don't drink beer, but it's nice to have a refrigerator that works. And he did have a decent fridge in there. It was not bad, but it did not have the freezer, so it's just a fridge only. And it was plumb stacked full of beer. That was the only thing in that camper he cared about, apparently. So I'd say the window don't roll down. Yeah, that's true. Only that one. Everything but that thing doesn't work. And then he would look at me and go, but the refrigerator keeps my beer really cold. I'm like, again, I don't drink beer, but congratulations. That whole deal there. I went ahead, I made an offer he was willing to accept with the one stipulation that I had talked about and spoken on the phone and emailed him and texted him. Do you have a clean title in your name in your hand? Because I've dealt with people who I get there and it's the bank has the title, I go to the bank and pay off the loan and just go ahead and pay me now, I'll pay off the loan and I'll mail you the title and stuff. It's not going to happen. It's in my cousin's name, but I'm selling it for him because I bought it from him. I never licensed my own name and stuff. Not going to happen either. All that crap. He kept assuring me, yes, I have the title, yes to my name, yes, it's clear. I get there and said, okay, only thing we got left to do now is get the title. I'll meet you, we'll follow you to the bank, follow me to the bank. We'll do the whole transaction there because the guy seemed a little shady. I did not take money with me, especially when I take $1,000. So I'll go pull the money out of the bank. We'll take care of this. The Friday the bank's still open, no big deal. And sure enough, he's like, well, I haven't found the title yet. I said, excuse me? I told you I drove all the way up here and stuff and blah, blah, whatever and whatnot. He's like, well, you weren't planning on taking it home today, were you? And I said, yes, I don't plan on making another 4-hour trip up here to pick up a damn van when I'm already here right now. So he's like, well, I think I know where it's at. It's across town. I said, okay, you got a few hours. I'm going to go ride my bike around town. I rode about almost 30 miles on my bike. Contacted the guy and said, text me. My phone does not have very good cell phone coverage up here, so use the text message setup. He finally doesn't text. I finally called the guy to find out what's going on. He said he had to order a new title, and the title will be here on Wednesday if I still want the RV. And I said, nope, I'm out. I'm not coming back up here on Wednesday. I told you it's not going to happen, and that's where we're at. So if you're going to try and sell stuff on Craigslist, 1, check your emails. 2, put an email or phone number in the ad. 3, reply back to people. Answer their questions. 4, be around when you say you're going to be around. Make sure your vehicle starts. Make sure it doesn't stink like shit. Make sure that you have a title so you can sell them the vehicle. That's a giant big deal. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. It's just a dumb random rant here. So take care of yourself. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.